Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today, I'm going to share with you 7 different ways that you might be looking to invest in a property in Dubai. These are ways that you're probably, coming up with doing. Perhaps one of these ways is your favorite. I'm going to talk about these 7 different ways, and then I want to talk about how you might be doing things the right way, or perhaps you may be not doing things the right way, and you might want to learn a little bit more about how you may do a little bit better, okay? If this makes sense, share it with other people, press the like, subscribe, and bell icon, and obviously get, if you want to buy a property in the Dubai market, just hit the link somewhere in the ad, or, it will be in the description, or you can WhatsApp me directly as well. Let's talk and let's get going, okay? Guys, listen, check this out. One of the ways that a lot of people, I'm going to talk about 7, okay? The 7, but there's like 13 or 14. One is scrolling through property portals. So you'll probably scrolling through property portals. You're following people on social media. That's awesome. You might choose to attend flashy property exhibitions. You might be taking advice from friends. You might be working with one of the agents who's messaged you, or you might be juggling many agents, or you might be negotiating directly with developers, right? That's fine as well. Let's pick up all of these one by one, and you know what? Let's just go through it, and for you guys to actually see if this is a good way for you guys to do it, okay? But I'm going to advise you on how you might want to be doing this, okay? Listen, here's the thing, okay? If you're going through property portals, it's great, okay? So you can scroll for hours and hours and hours. What you've got to do is you've got to know a little bit of the tips and tricks on the property portals, okay? Whichever property portal you're using in the Dubai market. If you're looking at a property portal for off-plan property that's not ready, here's something you've got to understand. That property being advertised in the property has no bearing on it if it's sold or not, okay? Has no bearing on if it has been sold or not, okay? Because the property was probably advertised a week, a month, 2 months, or 3 or 4 months ago. The project might be now sold out, but the agents generally don't take them off, okay? They just keep them running, which means that you might be looking at an ad that was 3 months old and it's not currently either available in the market or the pricing's not correct, okay? So you've got to see how old the ad is, number 1. Number 2, you're going to see, and this is not the agent's fault, okay? It's kind of like if you see a 1-bedroom that's, for example, it's advertised at $5 million. I'm giving you a random number example. You see a 1-bedroom advertised at $5 million, and you go to the developer and says, look, our 1-bedroom start today at $6.5 million. And you're thinking, okay, well, it's advertised online at 5. You've got to understand it was advertised at $5 million 4, 5, 6 months ago. Or you've got to understand that there was this one particular bedroom with the developer that was many months ago when they started out advertised at the lowest price, okay? At the lowest price. That's the reality, okay? It was advertised at the lowest price. It's no longer available at the lowest price, okay? Pricing has moved up, okay? Pricing's moved up. So you've got to understand that what you're seeing sometimes on the portal might have no bearing to being accurate and correct. That's number 1. Number 2 is, if you're looking at resale properties, you can always filter from lowest to highest, but sometimes the lowest properties might not be available, okay? The government and the portals have put in a lot of checks in place to make sure that properties that are getting advertised are genuine and real. Some properties still filter or seep through the middle, okay? So there's nothing that you can actually do about that. It just happens to be that they've seeped through, okay? They've just seeped through, okay? So what you end up doing is you end up looking at a property and you see, okay, well, it's just seeped through, okay? Maybe it's not the real price. So what you do is you look at the price point of something, but in every property portal, right at the bottom, you will see that they've got a pricing indicator, like real transactions that have taken place in the market. So if an advertised property is 10 million dirhams and real transaction indicators are 12 million dirhams, then you're going to be like, okay, is this really real? Or if the advertised price is 10 million and real property transactions are taking place at 8 million, you'll know that this is something that's not completely true, right? Okay. Right. The other is, following random social media gurus. Like, look, this is good. There's nothing wrong with that. The only thing is you're going to always have to sift the hype from the substance. So sift the hype from the substance. Nothing wrong with this. People are advertising, sharing information on social media, and it's all good, right? You've just got to go in and just separate the hype from the fact. Okay? You could also, if there is people coming into the market, attend property exhibitions, okay? So you can attend property exhibitions that come in market and you be like, okay, I'm going to go and attend property exhibitions that mean something, right? But you've got to understand that property exhibitions are generally designed, I'm not going to say create pressure, but they're designed for the exhibitor to sell to you. So if you walk into a property exhibition, there's always going to be a little bit of a high pressure situation where they're going to say, look, this is the offer available and it's only available to you right now. Now, if you don't have a sales and business background, if you've got a background from an engineering, anywhere else, you're going to probably be like, well, okay, like everybody's been had in that, right? We always have this feeling like, okay, it's only available right now, it's never going to be available again, I just have to buy this now because later on I might not be able to get this good price, which is fine, right? But you've got to realize that you can almost always get the same deal later on. But if you're sure about that and you've been researching the market, then go for it, right? But if not, then just don't fall into the high pressure, okay? Taking advice from friends and family who visited Dubai, have bought a property. Here's the thing, right? The thing is, I would say that, about 6-7 months ago, I had a little brush with some people, somebody who had a heart attack, right? And I can tell you, everybody who's got some advice to be given to even people who've had heart attacks, like, what doctor to see, what doctor not to see, what to do with, like friends and family out of their love have advice to give you. Like I was going to say that, most times friends and family will avoid giving advice on medical situations, but I think friends and family are there, they give you advice on medical situations and all that. And then real estate, everybody and their neighbor is an expert, right? So they're going to give you advice. Do this, don't do that. Not the time to invest. Let's do it another time. But really, you need to take advice from experts, right? It just makes more sense. I prefer to take advice from experts. Friends, family, everybody wants to have a say, but take advice from experts, right? Then you might be, working with the first agents who's messaged you. Maybe you like them, but sift through them. Ask them if they are experts in what they're doing, right? How long have they been in the market? Right? Have they seen some of the ups and downs of the market, right? Or you might be juggling multiple conflicting messages from different agents. Get to know them. I'll tell you something. Here's the thing. Very young agents are going to be wanting to sell you something on WhatsApp. Some experienced agents might have a call. When you're talking to an agent, talk to them and ask them questions as well, okay? And when you ask them questions, not just about the economy, ask them questions about themselves as well. Like, why are you an agent? What got you started? Right? Are they in it just for money, or are they in it to help people? And most of the time, if agents have been in the market long enough, they can generally guide you in a good way. Or perhaps you're negotiating directly with the sales staff and developers. Nothing wrong with that, but just notice that they've perfected their sales pitch, and it's going to be a great sales pitch, okay? Enough said. Nothing wrong with that, okay? So I've covered about 7 ways, right? You're scrolling through property portals, nothing wrong. Just use the advice I've given you how to follow and how to do that. Following random social media gurus, good. Just sift through the hype focus on the substance. If you're attending property exhibitions, be careful. Don't come under the high pressure situation. Okay. If you're working with one agent or multiple agents, ask them questions. Ask them why they're in real estate. Get to know them, right? Beyond the property. And you'll know if they're giving you sincere, genuine advice. If you're trying to negotiate directly with the sales developers, with the sales staff at developers, know that they've perfected their sales pitch. Okay. So know that what they're trying to tell you, sell you, they know what they're doing. Okay. So obviously, if you need serious advice, serious help as well, one-on-one, we have a service where we can help you. Okay. There's a free, no obligation discovery call. Book it now. Let's talk soon. Don't remember to hit the like, subscribe, and bell icon.